name is Nigel Noble, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the fabulous, the fantastic, the fun-filled, the factually informative quest for the real Afrikaans Speaker Show! The rules of the game are seriously simple and sensationally satisfying. Our specially invited guest will be posed a number of questions relating to Afrikaans speakers in the hope of finding out more about this richly diverse group of consumers. The more correct answers he gives, the more chance he's got at accessing this lucrative market on behalf of his agency and indeed his clients. Our studio guest tonight is none other than the highly qualified, totally in touch, magnificent media director for the Foot In and Mouth advertising agency. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. Sparky Bain.
Good evening, good evening.
Sparky, you've been planning media for how long now?
30 years.
30 years, how's that, people? Fantastic. Sparky, you think you know the Afrikaans speaking market?
Oh, absolutely, Nigel. Inside out.
Fantastic. And I hear you've developed an interesting model that splits up the market. Can you tell us a little about that, Sparky?
Certainly. At Foot In and Mouth Advertising, we've created a rather amusing model whereby we segregate the Afrikaans-speaking market into a major grouping which we call Afrikaners Afrikaners.
Oh, I see. Witty. Go on.
Well, from the major group, we divide the market into the following. For example, here we have Afrikaners Affluentus, Afrikaners Artifatus, Afrikaners Indianus, Afrikaners Carpipesces, Afrikaners Praetorianus, Afrikaners Borealis Major, Afrikaners Borealis Minor, Afrikaners Domesticus, Afrikaners Mobilis, Afrikaners Parentis, and Afrikaners Sportus Fanaticus.
Isn't that amazing, people? Absolutely fantastic. Well, let's see if it works. Let's see how well you understand the real Afrikaans speaker.
Very well. Shoot.
Nice and easy to start off with. What South African language group has the highest spending power?
Well, English speakers, obviously.
Oh no, we're off to a bad start here, Sparky. Unfortunately, you are wrong. The correct answer, let's see. Afrikaans speakers have the highest spending power, standing at a massive 93,364 million rands.
Are you sure?
That's according to AMP's research, Sparky. Surprised?
Oh, well, yes, I am rather.
And do you know how they spend all that money?
Boerewors, biltong, brandy, and buckies, of course. And,
Anything beginning with a B, basically, Sparky. Is that right?
well, there's no need to be facetious, young man.
Oh, no offense, Sparky. After all, you're the expert. Ha, ha, ha. But let's not battle this out between the two of us. Let's hear from the market themselves and see how closely they fit into your Afrikaans model, shall we?
Oh, I love going shopping. I go every day.
As I need something, I will go to the shop and buy it from there.
A lot. I like fine clothes.
Moving swiftly on. What is the fourth largest language group in South Africa, Sparky?
That'll be the Afrikaans speakers, certainly.
Sorry about that, Sparky. Trick question. The correct answer is English is the fourth largest language. Afrikaans is the second largest language after Zulu.
But that's unfair. You tricked me.
Steady on, old man. It's only a game. Or is it? I wonder what your clients will have to say when they find out that you're missing all those customers from your media plan. But never mind. A chance to redeem yourself. According to your information, which language group has the highest levels of education?
That's definitely English speakers, no doubt.
Oh no, wrong again. Percentage-wise, more Afrikaans speakers have primary school, high school matrics and university degrees than any other language group, which means they can make informed choices about products. That is, of course, if you ever talk to them, Sparky.
But I was at varsity. I never saw more than...
What did you study, Sparky?
marketing.
Good one, good one. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
I did a BCom, accounting and auditing.
I did a secretarial diploma.
I studied BSc Agriculture in Stellenbosch.
Achieved N2 and N3.
I'm a qualified teacher.
Did a spell at university, BA degree.
Ik heb matriek geslaagd.
I have 5 degrees, of which the highest one is a PhD.
Smart people, eh, Sparky?
Well, naturally, in any group of people, you're bound to find a few exceptions to the rule.
Next question. Let's lighten up a little bit. What kind of entertainment does the real Afrikaans speaker enjoy, Sparky?
Well, on the whole, I'd say traditional Boer ballads and sake stuff.
Wrong! That's it, Sparky. You're way out of date with that perception. But don't take my word for it. Let's hear from the people themselves.
I like to play tennis.
Events like the art club.
I like to go to the movies. I like to take pictures.
Go van theater. I enjoy going to the beach, taking walks, taking the dogs for walks and reading.
We go to operas.
Ek lees geweldig baie.
For mountain biking, walking with the dogs of the mountain.
I am a photographer. I exhibit internationally periodically.
Ordinary people have.
Absolutely, Sparky. Let's move along a bit. What language group owns more vehicles and car radios than any other group?
The proportion of vehicle commercials that are flighted in English suggests that the answer to that question must surely be English speakers. What?
You were so close, and yet you are wrong again. Afrikaans speakers own more vehicles and car radios than any other group. And I imagine you probably think most Afrikaans speakers own bakkies.
Well, yes.
Well, let's take a look.
Well, I drive a Toyota Conquest and I have a Combi.
I have a BMW and I'm quite happy with that.
Ek ry op die oomblik 'n Toyota Venture.
Well, I drive a Honda, which I'm very happy with.
I bought myself a Chef Camaro.
Fascinating. I really must change my model.
Oh, it would seem so. But let's recap. So far, Sparky, you have a grand total of, let's check here, yes, 0 correct answers regarding the questions to the Afrikaans-speaking market.
Well, yes, quite. Tell me, who exactly will be watching this program?
All of your peers in the advertising industry, Sparky.
Can we go back and start again?
Onwards, Sparky, upwards and onwards. We're going into the rapid fire section now, Sparky. On your marks, get set, go. Which language group owns more LSM 7 and 8 houses than any other?
English.
Afrikaans. Which language group owns more kitchen appliances than any other?
English.
Afrikaans. Which language group owns more home loans and check accounts than any other?
English.
Afrikaans. Which language group buys more children's clothing, men's clothing, women's clothing, shoes, biscuits, cheese, coffee creamers, frozen fish, ice cream, Viennas, frozen vegetables, soup packets, brandy, whiskey, wine, beer, cider, liqueurs, cold drinks, diet cold drinks, fruit juice, fruit squash, tea, instant coffee, and fast food takeaways? English or Afrikaans speakers?
English. English.
Afrikaans. Which language is spoken by Afrikaans speakers?
English.
Afrikaans. That was a trick question, Sparky. You're going to have to concentrate here. You're throwing your name away.
Listen, Noel. Do you know how long I've been in the industry?
30 years.
That's right.
Shall we move on?
Go ahead.
What brands do you think are most popular in the Afrikaans-speaking market?
I don't know. Rooibos?
That's not a brand. That's a product.
Shut up, Noel.
Let's leave that one behind and move into a broader arena.
Fine.
Advertising.
What?
Advertising, Sparky.
I know what advertising is.
I knew you would. Next question. What percentage of Afrikaans speakers are never reached by English newspapers?
Well, most of them speak a form of English. As we've seen, I'd say it can't be more than, 10%.
You are wrong again. A massive 89.4% of Afrikaans speakers are never reached by English newspapers. Tell me, Sparky, how do you at Foot In and Mouth Advertising actually reach the Afrikaans-speaking market through the print medium?
Well, media planning is a complex business, utilizing a range of media options across the board. But essentially, we find...
English newspapers?
Why, yes.
even though we've just learned that a massive 89.4% of Afrikaans speakers are never reached by English newspapers.
What are you getting at?
Is it possible that you're missing a vital link in your media plan?
Why,
A newspaper that reaches this massive market every Sunday. A newspaper that speaks the language of this market and is read the whole week by the whole family.
you mean, the Farmer's Weekly? Country Life? Guns and Ammo? What then? What?
Don't ask me. Let's take a look.
Ek hou van 'n rapport want dit pas eintlik by my persoonlikheid. Dit is 'n spectrum van alle gebeure.
It has a variety of news, and I enjoy reading all types of news.
The business report to me is the best part.
I think a lot of people had the wrong impression of Rapport, and they've really done much more now, so that people are looking at more interesting things in Rapport.
Main thing is the sport. I like Aldo de Villiers with his straightforward comments.
I like to have another perspective, and I think Rapport gives me that.
The reporting has got this enormous power of language to express thoughts.
If I read Afrikaans literature, and I want to see Afrikaans adverts as well, because I buy Afrikaans.
Sparky?
I thought they were all, I had the wrong idea about the market and the paper.
Relax, Sparky.
I feel terrible.
Cheer up, man. Look at it this way. You've just discovered a potential market of over 1.5 million customers, as well as a single medium through which you can talk to them.
You're right, of course.
Think how pleased your clients will be when they discover this rich, diverse market.
Oh, good point, yes.
So, Sparky, final question. So far, you've scored the big 0. This is your chance, your last chance to put yourself and your agency on the map. Take your time. Ready?
Okay.
What is the single most effective newspaper open to a media planner seeking to address a market of affluent, well-educated, culturally diverse Afrikaans-speaking consumers?
I'm thinking I can get this. I know I can.
Afrikaans-speaking consumers, Sparky. Single most effective newspaper?
I think I've got it.
Go for it, Sparky.
The answer is... Rapport!
That's it! That is correct! I got it right! You heard it from the man himself, the renowned, the remarkable, the redeemed, and soon-to-be reinstated Mr. Sparky Baines, Media Director. If you want to access the real Afrikaans-speaking market, you've got to go through the biggest Afrikaans Sunday newspaper in the entire world, Rapport.
I'm going to rewrite my model. Get it right.